Y'all can make the best plans ever, ever. But life likes to keep it interesting. So here we are. It is now Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday I leave for Ireland. Sunday. So y'all know when I was in Iceland the week before last, a week ago, I was eating a milk dud and it pulled the crown off of my tooth. So I knew, I was like, you know what, before I go to Ireland, I have to get this handled because we don't want to be in Ireland with a bigger situation than what it already is. So I went, and at that point I had two crowns that had came off. Okay, two. One was on an implant, so I wasn't quite worried about that one because it's an implant. But I was like, let me go ahead and take care of all of the things since I'm going. I called them yesterday just to try to make an appointment, and they was like, we can take you now. So I left work. So I only did 6 hours of work yesterday. I said 6 hours. I left work to go to this dentist appointment. I had to run home, find the crowns to put back on my teeth, found them because I was like, where did I put these things? Found them, and then went to my dentist appointment. I was thinking it would be really quick, glue them back on, boom, I'll get back to work. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nothing is quick. And what they found was because when they did it, because the one crown that had just came off in Iceland, it wasn't fitting back on properly. And when they did the x-rays, it showed that I had a cavity that was forming up under the crown. So maybe the crown coming off was a blessing in disguise. Let's look at it that way. A blessing in disguise. So they was like, they had to treat that cavity, clean it out, do all that stuff. And because the crown wasn't fitting properly anymore, they had to do the work to re-crown the tooth, get a new crown, which is going to cost all of the money. And my insurance doesn't necessarily handle a second crown on a tooth. So they had to come out of Moi's pocket. So the cost of that dental visit yesterday was like $1,057, more or less. I got the receipt in my purse. So I used my HSA, my health savings account from an old employer. I think I had like under $2,000 still on that card. And because it charges $5 a day, not a day, I'm sorry, $5 a month, and that money is not invested in the market, I had made a commitment. I said, let me just start using this money up. Because at first I was in the process of transferring it to my current HSA, which is invested in the market. But clearly I didn't do that. So that's how I paid for my dental appointment yesterday. However, now mind you, for Ireland, my goal was to work 10-hour days. So again, yesterday was 6 hours. I end up not going back to work because by the time I got out of that dental appointment, that was at I got there about 2:30. I didn't leave there till like about 6. So I didn't go back to work. 6 hours. 4 hours away from my 10. So then today I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to work what I can work and take more PTO, because I'm not even going to sit here and scramble or stress myself out in my imagination for some goal I set for myself. It's now like 9:30. I'm on my way to work now because I decided this morning to edit a video. I'm way better at editing in mornings than I am in the evenings. Okay, so I did that. I gotta go back to the dentist today. Lunchtime. I got a 12:10 appointment back at the dentist because they couldn't get the proper fit that they needed on this crown, because after they did the dental work with the numbing the area and all of that stuff, this is a needle, not a gun, needle. So after they did that, and after they went in and did all they did, my mouth was swollen, so they couldn't get the proper impression that they needed. So I have to go back today, which is going to still involve them numbing my mouth again, giving me another needle. And then I gotta tell them, because they was thinking that the appointment was only going to take 30 minutes, but honestly I think it's going to take longer, because now that they have this one here and that one up there, my bite is not biting. Like eating has not been easy because my teeth are not, they gotta do some more shaving down of these crowns that are in my mouth right now. Because it's like, And this is how it is. This is how I'm going to Ireland. So either the bite is going to be good, or I'm just going to have a little more difficulty getting my chew on, which is not the worst. At least there's no pain involved. And again, I'm not going to get in a good 50 hours this week. I'm dedicated. I'm dedicating myself to get at least the 40 hours so that I'm only using 40 hours of PTO. But originally I had planned to only use 30 hours of PTO, but it's all right. I have the hours, I have the PTO. And today we have a deployment. So I already know that today is going to be a late night at work. So I will be able to get in, I would say, between 8 and 10 hours, depending on how this appointment's going to go when I leave out for lunch to do this appointment. It is what it is. It is what it is. And yes, I am professional, because even though you see I got this t-shirt on, y'all, I also got an array of blazers in my car. I keep the blazers in my car because that's what makes your outfit a work outfit, a blazer. I don't care what nobody say, a blazer. I think that is it for the update for getting ready for Ireland. That is it. Oh, no, we have another update. So, guys, remember I told you all that I was going to rent a car in Ireland because I have to get myself to the airport. Well, the other day when we went out for our friend brunch, I was talking about it with other people who will be going to Ireland. Because, again, I talked to the coordinator of the Ireland trip, and she said that, she doesn't know anybody who is leaving early or has to be to the airport early that we can share a ride with. That's what she told me. So as I was talking at the friend brunch with other people, turns out there are some people who will be leaving early too. And so we decided to go ahead and figure it out together. I was told not to rent a car right now, because at first I was going to rent a car. But then it was all like, rent a van, rent a truck, rent a U-Haul. I don't even know. And I'm like, I'm not trying to commit to that. One, because it's going to cost more money to rent a bigger car. And what if I'm stuck with this bill and having to drive this big car? Like, I'm prepared to drive a sedan. But if I have to end up driving a big car by myself because at the end of the day they decide, oh, never mind, we're gonna stay longer, or we decided to take a trip to the next country from here. So I didn't want to commit myself to that. But then they was like, you know what, just wait till we get there and we'll figure it out. So what that means to me is we gonna figure it out. And because they already know my circumstance, whichever way it goes, they're gonna help me figure it out. Even if they decide to back out at the last minute, they're gonna be committed to helping me, because they changed my plans of what I was gonna do. And I'm down for it, because these people are responsible. They're responsible. They ain't gonna just leave me hanging. They not. I already know. So I feel super comfortable in this. Because if I didn't feel comfortable in this, I would just, I think we were saying, me and Jay was saying, maybe I should just rent a car anyway, just in case. Because again, renting a car was only $40. So just in case, I'm out $40. And that's better than just not being prepared at all. So maybe I'll still do that. But that is the update, guys. See y'all later. I might pick you guys back up after today's dental appointment and let you know if something else went on, or at the very least we're gonna go ahead and visualize them getting this bite right, because I want to be able to be as comfortable as possible. That's the name of life. Be as comfortable as possible. Speak up for yourselves. Speak up, advocate for yourselves. So that's what it is. All right, y'all, work we go. I'm just realizing that I look crazy. Okay, listen. I'm gonna have to do like this because I look at how this side is going. Okay, listen, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like this because, listen, y'all. $432 more. Why? Because remember this crown here? Why it break? It broke. It broke. It came, first of all, it came off today while I was at work eating a breakfast burrito. The crown that they just put on yesterday came off, and when I was in here and they was trying to put it back on or doing whatever they have to do to put it back on, it broke. And of course they had all the reasons why it broke, basically saying it's not their fault that it broke. Something about it was thin or something. I guess whoever originally made it. Well, anyways, it broke. So we had to order a new crown, and my insurance covers like half of the cost. So I had to pay the other half. And of course, I used the HSA card, which I think I had like about $650 left on it. So that's another $432 that we took off. So y'all, now we got 2 crowns in the process of being made. And we're going to be going to Ireland with temporary crowns. And I think they said don't eat nothing chewy, crunchy, or hard. Sticky, crunchy, or hard. Crunchy? Crunchy? You mean like fried crunchy chicken? Oh, Lord. Okay. Back to work we go. Back to work we go. Y'all. This is... Alright, today is Thursday. I'm on my way back to the dentist. I tell you, a crown coming off. I don't even know. So basically, like yesterday, I was drinking liquids all day because I was like, you know what, ain't nobody even got time. Then around 2:30, I had some popcorn, but I was like I was eating popcorn 1 piece at a time, just basically making sure it was soft, like not no kernel type action, right? And it cracked the one temporary one they had over here. And then yesterday I went home. I actually called for an appointment, and they was like, I called around 3. They said the dentist was out and the dental assistants were not there either. Like they just left. And so they gave me an appointment for this morning. Last night I went home and I was eating pasta, soft pasta, no meat sauce. And the other one came off, the other crown. So I'm on my way back there now. I don't know, so that they can either glue this one up here and then just take this one off. Like it's cracked. It's not off right now. But just take this off, period. Because this one right here is an implant. So it's over like the screw casing, metal casing thing. So I'm not worried about this getting damaged. But this one is my tooth. So it was a crown over my tooth. And I don't want to further chip my tooth or anything like that. So therefore, I do feel like it's important to have this one covered up with a temporary crown until I come back from vacation. The thing that's throwing all of this off is this vacation. Because had I not been going up to vacation, I could get back into the dentist next week to put on my permanents. Well, that's assuming that my permanents would be ready next week. My permanent crowns. But yeah, so I tell you. But yesterday I was able to get in 12 hours of work. So that was awesome. Also, the other awesome thing is there's no pain associated with any of this. So that's awesome. Because it would be horrible to be going on a vacation with a toothache or some sort of dental uncomfortable, being uncomfortable, dental sensitivity, with some sort of dental sensitivity. So that's cool. But it's just like, okay, I might have to ask around, like, what is a better glue or something that I can use to make it so that this crown, this temporary crown, doesn't just keep coming out even when I'm eating the most delicate of things. Like, even if I can't like eat, I'm fine with that. I don't have to. Soups and soft foods are fine. I can do it. I've never been the type of vacationer that revolves my vacation around going out to eat and foods and all of that. So that's fine. Usually I'm a novelty vacation eater. I want to try the novelty type things, also known as touristy type things, more so than actually sitting down for a really good meal. So I'm good with that. But yeah, let's just go back to the dentist. So like I said, I'm able to do 12 hours yesterday. So far my hours are like this. 6, now mind you, I wanted to do 10-hour days every day for 5 days. But so far we're looking at 6 hours, then 8 hours, then 12 hours. Hopefully today I can get in 10 hours because I'm actually leaving from work right now to make it to this 8 a.m. dental appointment. So I went to work this morning, going out here for this 8 a.m. appointment. Then I'll go back to work, and hopefully this doesn't take a long time and I can get back to work at a decent time and get in 10 hours. And then tomorrow's Friday, and hopefully I can get in 10 hours there. I'm also thinking about making a lash appointment for Saturday to do just like a little touch up on these lashes. And then Saturday I plan on packing for my vacation. So I plan on doing laundry, doing packing, and I'm gonna make some spaghetti because I told Jay I already bought all of the things. So that way he'll have some good old spaghetti for the week that I'm gone. And I ordered him some Factor meals for the week that I'm gone. So that's the plan. That is the plan. Y'all, did I talk to y'all yesterday? I don't even know if I did. I don't even know if I did. Lordness. All right, so I think I did, right? I talked to y'all about I had the dental appointment in the morning. I don't think I talked to y'all after that. So, okay. So they put back on the crown that's over here. I told them to just take out the crown that's over here. This is my implant tooth. So I'm not worried about that too much, right? But what we didn't want to do was not being able to chew for real when we're in Ireland. So we'll be fine. Then also yesterday, the Starbucks that I go to, they are closed for renovations. Like, I went to it and they would like closed, obviously, but the whole inside was like being gutted out. Like, they are doing some major renovations. So now we have to go to a different Starbucks, which is where we're at now.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. My name is Tracy. What's your name?
Good morning, Tanisha.
Hey, Tanisha. What can we get for you?
May I have a grande white chocolate mocha with oat milk?
Yeah, do you still want the whip on it?
Yes, please.
With the whip. What else?
That is all.
That's it for you?
Yes.
All right, 684 Tanisha. See you up in the window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, guys, we have to remember. So we have American Express Gold Card. I downgraded from the Platinum because I did not find the benefits worth the annual fee. I believe when I quit Platinum, the annual fee was like $700. This one, the Gold Card, I think it might be $295. I can't remember. $250, $295, $250. I got a video. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be updating the video because the benefits did change, and I did do all the research. I got to record it though. But one of the benefits is
that like
thank you. I normally ask for the receipt for Fetch. Y'all know Fetch. Fetch, the whole thing where you can scan receipts and you can get points for scanning your receipts. And guys, my Fetch referral code is below if you're not using Fetch. But let me tell you, I know we're all over the place. All right, so the last time I just bought some stuff off of Amazon, and I used $75 worth of Amazon gift cards that I got from Fetch to offset my purchase. And I'm purchasing things for the business I'm setting up, the Crash Pad business. I know I talked to y'all about that in another video as well. So yes, we are moving forward with that. But I'm kind of slow walking it because why? Vacations. I'm not here to dedicate full time to doing the things, and it's okay. So yeah, but anyways, Fetch. I do normally ask for a receipt. Just didn't even feel like backtracking. And then I was saying American Express Golds. One of the benefits that they have, that's a new benefit, is they give you $7 a month for Dunkin' Donuts. Such an odd number. Like, why not make it an even 10? But I got to remember to use that. So what I do, I have a calendar, right? A paper calendar that I write on, because I don't know, I like writing in things. So I have a calendar, and on October, I write on top of the month, on top of the thing where by the word October, I write down the things I need to keep in mind that I use, and then I'll cross them a check mark when I use them. So that is Uber. They give me $10 a month in Uber, and you can use it for either Uber or Uber Eats. I'm super mindful if I have a flight and I'm going to take Uber to a flight. So I'm like, okay, this month I'll be using that toward that. And if not, just make sure that I do like a Uber Eats, because y'all, we know I order a lot. I order out a lot. I don't always buy food. Cook food. I don't hardly ever cook food. And then there's Cheesecake Factory. I get $10 a month for Cheesecake Factory. So I just write out my little cheat sheet so that I make sure that I'm using my benefits every single month. Because what is the purpose of having benefits if you forget to use them? It makes it null and void. It makes it obsolete. It makes it not worth if you're paying a fee for a certain membership. And a credit card these days are memberships, especially if you're paying a fee. So if you're paying a fee, are you truly using what they tell you the benefits are? Or are you paying a fee because the benefits sound nice? Keep that in mind. In other news of things that are just like, what is going on? All right. My car. So I came out yesterday from work, and then I had an alert on my car. Let's pull it up. It says three things. Regenerative braking unavailable. Basically, brake yourself. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Hey, girl. Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep doing like this, and that doesn't answer the phone. All right, so it says regenerative braking. Hold on. It says acceleration and top speed reduced. And it says vehicle may not restart. So that's what we're gambling with. So every time I stop this vehicle at some place, I'm like, please start up again, because it's like, bring you this car in for service now. So I made an appointment. The appointment's on the 18th of October. So after I get back, so we'll see. And so far, that diagnostic, because this car is no longer under warranty, the diagnostic is $200. Depending on what they say it is and how much it costs, we're gonna see. So we just gotta bring it in and see what they're talking about. But it goes back to even with vacation. Coming back from vacation, now I'm cutting into the time that I will offset my vacation by making up some of my hours, because now not only do I have the dental appointment to get the permanent crowns on, but now I got this car appointment.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life.